Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday to you. I hope that you had a good, basically last week of summer. We had the best week. John has been off and see Sassy sitting behind me. They've been playing, so they'll probably be crazy. But anyway, we've had just a really good week. John's been off all week and we went shopping. We have done we had the school stuff, orientation, just everything. So we've had a really good week. Nice relaxing week. And today's haul is going to be, I think I'm going to do it probably in two parts. Of course they're going to get wound up when I start. But what I'm going to do is I'm due to get my hair done at 2 o'clock and it's like 1 o'clock now. So I'm going to have to leave soon. But I thought it might be interesting. I thought it might be interesting to do the first part with my hair like this and then the second part with my new colored hair, because I have two girls that I go to, and one of them at Ulta, Kate, is really good with color. She has been doing hair forever and she loves color, and she was just fascinated by Danielle, the DKW channel that I told you about, and so she has done just research and watched all her videos and says that she can do that melty. I just think it's such a sexy look, and I think it would be a lot easier on my roots. Now, I already got my hair done on Monday, and my other girl did a little bit of a darker, but she is not, I think she was scared that it was going to be too dark for me, and she is not as experienced with color and stuff, so I'm going to let the other girl try, because she told me she could guarantee that she could make it look like that picture, the one I had showed her. So I'm going to give her a try. And so I'll do the second half of this video later. But I wanted to get started, and I thought it would be neat to see the one. And goodness gracious, you would think that they were getting too old to run around like that. But like they're children. So that's why I don't have on any earrings, because I usually try not to wear any when I'm going to a place like that. But okay, so speaking of hair, I ran in Sally's this week, last weekend or this week, and I wanted to get my mom one of those, you know, detangling brushes. What is it called? The wet brush. Because I got her the Mason Pearson white detangling brush, and she said that it hurt her head, that she said that it was just too, you know, strong or hard for her. So I thought she would really like that one. And the very day that I was going in there, one of my friends on here, Ariana, Hawkeye Beauty, posted a picture on Instagram that she had just gotten this, and she had seen Vanessa, Bombshell Sweet, recommend this. And so I grabbed it, and it is just the one and only argan oil spray treatment and instant shine, smoothness, all that kind of stuff. And so I used this night before last, and I did a video yesterday. I did a tag that I'm going to upload later on today. It's just been so busy, I haven't had a chance to do it. And you can see how it did my hair. I think I still need one of those creams that I use, like the macadamia nut cream or something, and maybe this too, but this alone was not enough for me. We were out in the rain and everything yesterday, and it got frizzy again. So I do like it, and it's just not enough for me. So there's that, but I'm still going to keep it. I still like it. And so let me know if you use it, and Ariana, let me know if you use it in conjunction with something else. See, I know she uses a lot of Orbe products too, and so maybe she uses it in with something like that here in town before we went. Okay, I'm gonna get right into my birthday is coming up September 1st. I'll be 43, and I'm not a big birthday person. You know, my family is not one of those that the whole family gets together every time it's somebody's birthday or anything. But John's family is. Birthdays are a big deal. Birthdays and anniversaries. So a birthday is a big deal to him, which that's been kind of neat. And so we were going school shopping, and we usually go to Myrtle Beach, but we have just about played Myrtle Beach out. We just have seen and done everything, and so we toyed around with going to New York. Actually, we thought about riding a train. We played around with all the different things, and we just decided we were probably going to do that next year. We didn't have enough time and just decided it wasn't the thing to do this year. So one of Brooke's friends was going shopping and was telling Brooke, oh, she was going to an Urban Outfitters. And so Brooke really got on this thing where she wanted to go to an Urban Outfitters and a Free People. That's her two stores that she likes now. And then one of you, and I'll have to try to see if I can look it up, but if I can't, I want to thank you so much. One of you told me that there is a Saks in Raleigh, North Carolina, where I live. And I don't live in Raleigh, but I live in North Carolina. And Raleigh is about 2 hours away. So I did not know that. What I did is call the Saks in Raleigh, and I just met the most wonderful young guy. His name is Nordine. He is from Paris, France, and he is just has been the best help. And asked him some questions, and got his schedule. He was just so helpful. Immediately emailed me, texted me, just was on it. And so I contacted my friend Angela that lives in Raleigh, and she said, okay, we'll just go to that mall for the Saks. And there was a new H&M. Brooke and I had never been to an H&M. And then just head about 25 or 30 more minutes to Durham and go to the, I believe it's called South Point Mall. And then there was a Free People, a Nordstrom, what is that other thing? Urban Outfitters. So it was a plan. John said, okay, I'll take y'all. He was, he's so good like that. And so we arranged to go on Tuesday. So this is where it gets just a little bit, it's like a long story. And if I had to text it to you, I could never do it, but I'm going to try. Okay, this is one bad thing about unboxing shoes and stuff on my video is when I unboxed those shoes last week from Saks. And I try not to do anything, say anything or do anything negative, and there's nothing really negative about this, but I try to be real sensitive to things. When I showed you guys the Valentinos in the nude, what I didn't tell you is one of the straps were broken. The little stick piece that goes in the holes to adjust the straps was missing. And I could still put them on and show you. And then the Louboutin Pigalle, I didn't try those on till afterwards. And so right during the video, actually, I messaged a picture and messaged Fama, my sales girl in New York, that these shoes were broken. And so she immediately messaged me back and said to send them back. And so, but I knew she had already told me those were their last pair. She'd already told me that night, and later on that day, I was thinking, okay, so then I went and tried on my Louboutin, the Pigalle, and I liked them, but they hurt my big toe, especially on my left foot, so bad. So what I did is I contacted Nordine at the Saks in Raleigh, and he had the Valentino nude, and it's like a blushy nude color. And so he held those for me because I knew I could exchange, from one Saks to the other. And so that day I ended up wearing my little black Valentinos with the 2.5-inch heel. And when I was wearing those that day, I thought, gosh, I wish I had gotten the high heel in the black because I just like them so much better. I just like a high heel. That's what I'm used to. And I wasn't crazy about that very top strap on the shorter one. So in my mind, I was thinking, well, maybe I can sell. I've only worn them twice, just for a couple of hours each time. Maybe I can sell the shorter Valentino shoes and get the taller ones. Well, in my thought process, I remembered, and I don't know, you guys can tell me if this is normal, but the short heel Valentinos squeaked. The shorter heel ones squeaked when I walked, and you could hear it. I could really hear it like in my garage when it was quiet, and I could hear it in the post office when I would walk back to my box and everything. And anytime I walked in, I could hear it, and it just kind of bugged me, but I was just going to get over it. Well, then I started thinking, okay, well, if I sell those on eBay or sell them to one of you guys for that amount of money, and then you get them and they squeak, you're going to probably think something's wrong with them, whatever. So I ended up talking to Anita at Nordstrom, who is the lady that I always buy everything from Nordstrom's through. And she said, just send them back. She said, just return them. And, they will just send them to a person to fix them. And Nordine said the same thing. He said he used to work for Nordstrom. what they'll do is they will send them to a shoe person, get them fixed, get them all fixed up like new, and probably sell them at a Nordstrom rack. And so there we are with those 3 pairs of shoes. So I just wanted to kind of give you background, because you're going to think, I don't know, it just, everything. So here we go, setting off early Tuesday morning, going to shop. And I had not shopped, I don't know if you guys, I had not shopped anywhere. I had been saving up my money and selling. I have sold probably 25 pairs of shoes, and I have still got a pile of, I've got some more shoes and clothes I'm going to add this weekend. So I'd been saving up my money, and John said that he was going to buy me one thing special that I wanted for my birthday. So here we go, sitting out early, and we're all excited. And so Nordine at Saks was expecting me. He had already offered to take us to lunch and everything. It was really nice. But anyway, so we get to, Saks was the first place we went, and as soon as we walked in the door, I was just like, I can't imagine how I'm going to feel when I get to New York, because it was like a little just taste of that. When I walked in, immediately to my right, I met one of my contacts there now. Her name is Twee, and she helped me, and there was Splendid, AG, Vince, Equipment, Joie, just all of the brands that, you know, I love, just, and way more. So I immediately put a few things, I had been real focused. I wanted to get black t-shirts, white t-shirts, maybe gray, and just some basic things that I knew I would wear. I didn't want to spend any money on things that just were pretty and I wasn't going to wear. So she immediately tells us that Saks is having an event, and if you spend X amount, you get a certain amount of gift card. You spend X amount, you get a certain gift card. And if you spent $2,000, and she listed these things, and Valentino was one of the things that she mentioned. If you spend $2,000, you get a $600 gift card. So I was like, oh my goodness, you know, that is like, that might actually happen. So anyway, I put a few things on hold, and then we headed over to the shoe department. And this is one of the neatest things too. As we're heading over there, I heard somebody say, "Hey, Lisa." And I looked over, and it was one of my friends from one of the makeup counters. She used to work at Ulta, and then she moved to Laura Mercier, and her name is Jessica. And I said, "What are you doing here?" And she said, "Well, I just started working here." And so it was just like, I don't know, it was just the best feeling to know somebody there. And so I'm looking all around, and I see Bond number 9, and I've never seen that sold there in Creed. And I'm just looking around, and I see a Trish McEvoy counter. And so I'm thinking in my head, I've never been to a Trish McEvoy counter. I love the eyeshadows, and I've been wearing one of the glosses that I got just so much. So I knew I wanted to go to that counter. And so we headed over to the shoes, and there was Nordine, just as cute as he could be, and had everything ready for me. So just, you know, a beautiful shoe department. And there was Jimmy Choo, Louboutin, Giuseppe Zanotti, some Stuart Weitzman, just all these shoes that I have never seen in person. So it was just a wonderful experience. And John and the kids sat down, and his manager came over. They offered us champagne, wine, something to drink. And so what I did, so here's the good part. I'm going to show you what I got. And so what I ended up doing, she couldn't. The only one that she could get me was the black patent, because the Noor collection, I believe, is a limited edition, and there was, she said, none left in the whole Nordstrom system. And I really wanted just the black. So he had the black. That's why I didn't just automatically, you know, exchange those with her. So I ended up getting the black, and I love these so much. I ended up getting the black Valentino, like the ones that you guys saw last week. And they have like the, I don't know what you would call that, the studs. They're kind of that, not iridescent, but the steel black kind of color. So I got these, which I'm going to wear these today, so you'll see these later on me. And I have to say, these shoes are just beyond fabulous. And if you look these up, you will see like 20 reviews and 5 stars, and that just never happens. They're just the most comfortable, stylish, beautiful shoe. I love them. So I ended up getting these. And he had everything sitting out for me, you know, waiting, and he was not pushy whatsoever. He kind of just put it there, got it ready for me, and then just stepped back and then let me try it on. And John's real good about input. Believe me, he will tell me yes or no, whether he likes something or doesn't, and that's important to me. So anyway, then, I got these. This was the main thing that got it all started. I ended up getting the nude, and I'm not sure of the exact, let me see if it says on the receipt, the exact color that this is. Let's see, Valentino. Oh gosh, it doesn't say. We had to do these pre-sale because you guys know how it is when they're doing one of those events and it hasn't started yet, so they have to pre-sale. So I just got these in the mail yesterday. So I'm not sure of what color nude, if this is any different, but they're beautiful, gorgeous on, and everything's in the right part or whatever. And I want to back up and say too, okay, just forget that part. I'll tell you that in just a little bit. I'm trying to go in order of which things happen so it'll all make sense. So I ended up getting these, and so just by luck of the draw, that is the $2,000. So I was getting another $600 gift card, and I was just like, how can that be? How can that happen? And there's more things happen like that. And so, you know, I had tried on the Pigalle shoes at home, and they hurt my toe, so I took those with me, and if I saw anything else, I was going to exchange those. And so many of you had told me that the new Simple Pump was your favorite pump and you loved it. And I think I just had, because Fama had told me that her favorites were the Simple Pump, but in my head when she told me that, I didn't realize she meant the new Simple Pumps, which have a little bit of a platform, and I really like the 120s too. So that made them just a little bit, I liked them a little bit more. And so when you guys told me about them, I looked at them and I had asked him, and he had them and saved them for me. And so I tried these on, and these, John loved these immediately, and I did too. And they're just gorgeous shoes. So this is the new Simple Pump, and let's see, it's in nude, and it is a size 38. And okay, new Simple Pump 120 patent calf. Okay, so it's a 5-inch heel, but it has the well, it's a 120 millimeter heel, but it has the platform that helps. So it just gives just a beautiful look. And see how it's kind of like an almond toe. It's not pointed, but it's not too round, and it is beautiful. So I ended up exchanging the other Louboutins for these, and that worked out good because I was getting the new black Valentinos. So it was all just kind of falling into place. And I was so happy because I got to try these on, because I probably would have ordered the 38.5, and it is so true. It was so nice to be able to try them on, because you'll see in some other shoes too, you just can't, it almost varies by shoe, you know, what size you take. So anyway, I got these and I love them. Just love them. So I'll be wearing these. His manager walked through and I asked her what shoes she was wearing, and she was wearing Jimmy Choo's. They were a sandal. I think it was a wedge. And I said, oh, I love Jimmy Choo's too. I said, I just saw a beautiful pair of green ones on Andy Cohen, Watch What Happens Live. I had even taken a picture. I'll put it at the end of this video. That I love. She wore with a black dress, and she said, wait a minute, we have those. And she looked around. I said, no, I don't think I didn't see them. And she said, we have one pair left, I think. She went to the back and pulled out a size 8 in the Jimmy Choo green emerald pumps, a size 38, the Able. And I've already worn these. I cheated, and I took a picture, so I'll put that too. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. Pretty good streaming. But oh my goodness, I love these shoes, and I know that this color is not for everyone, but they are so pretty on, and they're just, I love them. And see, I've worn them one time, and I love, look how the heel is like the same color. It's so pretty, and they're just beautiful. So these were, I basically ended up getting these for free because I used my gift card on these. Or I don't think I used, technically I used it on another pair, but it ended up paying for like this pair of shoes. Okay, so I got also wanted to try a pair of the Manolo Blahnik, and so I tried on several different pair, and both the Jimmy Choo and the Manolo I thought I would have taken, and I would have ordered if I'd have, you know, been working with someone. I thought I would have taken a 38.5. I thought I would have had to size up, because I believe it's either or. Some people say it's true to size and some people say order up. So that's a thing you've got to try. So the first ones he brought me were 38.5, and they slipped on my heel. And a lot of people will say, well, then get a pad to put on the bottom to push it up. Well, every time I have ever done that, I regretted it, because it just, I don't know, it just, to me, it puts my arch off kind of, and I've learned it's better just to get the 8 and let them stretch a little bit. So I ended up getting these in these are the Manolo Blahnik BB Pump, the ones that are just really popular, and I just loved this print. The beautiful heel, I mean, they're just gorgeous shoes, and they look really good. That day I had worn a black button-up shirt and my 1 teaspoon jeans, and it looked really pretty with that, and I thought this would go really good with just so many things, and I just love the print. So anyway, I just got some fabulous shoes, and you guys know I'm just kind of getting into this, and so I'm so happy that I have found, and I'm so glad to be able to tell you about that store, because there's so many people that probably live near here that didn't know we had a Saks, or we didn't know that that Saks would carry this high end of shoes. And I'm telling you, they treated us just so nice. They got us drinks, and when we left, they ended up buying our lunch at the pizza place there, CPC, I think, California Pizza Place. I can't remember what it's. California Pizza, oh, CPK, California Pizza Kitchen. So what we did is we went and ate at the California Pizza Kitchen. We ate there. We went to H&M. So that's when I'll show you what I got from H&M. I ended up getting one of their basic white t-shirts, and I love it. It's just, I think it's even called, let me go wake up Bridget. I'm scared she's having a nightmare because she's barking in her sleep. So I'm going to have to leave here in a few minutes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off now, and when I get back I will show you everything that I got. I got one more big thing, my birthday present from Saks, and then I'll show you what I got from H&M, and I went to the Trish McEvoy counter and all that stuff. So it's 1:34. I better head out of here so I can get to my appointment on time, but I'll be right back, and I'll finish this video in a little bit. Hey everyone, so I'm back, and I love my hair. She did such a good job. She curled it. I would have preferred like the ends left out a little bit, but she did a really good job, and I had to leave my weave there to get colored to match my hair. And when I got home, it was a little bit later, and we rushed out to eat, and now it's dark, and I cannot, I've tried every light. If I put the overhead light on, it drowns me out even worse. And what I've got to show you is really good, and I've got some makeup I want to show you too, and I want to show you the colors and everything. So what I'm going to do is just do a quick outfit of the day, and then I'm going to do the rest of this haul video tomorrow morning when I get up. And and I will put Nordine's number and Saks down below in the info bar, because that special I was telling you about is still going on. And this is one thing I did not want to forget. Remember, I was telling you that the matte black Valentinos, which I've been wearing all day, and I love them. They have to be the best high heel shoes I have ever worn. I mean, they're awesome. They're just as comfortable as like my Stuart Weitzman Boldly and everything, especially to have a pointy heel and to be so stylish. And of course I get lots of compliments on them when I wear them. And so to get that black, you know, you have to rely on a store still having it. And he still had like gosh, size 37, 37 and a half. Anyway, he had several sizes, so you could call him and see if he still has your size. And if you were in the market for those shoes, then you would get, and if you got 2 pair, well, then you would get a $600 gift card, and that's hard to beat. So then you could pick out a pair of Jimmy Choos or something, or 2 pair of other shoes or whatever, you know. So I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day, and then I will see you guys here tomorrow. I just think that'll be better than trying to rush through it and do this in the dark. So I'll be right back. I'm worn out. This is a t-shirt from Rag & Bone. I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is. It's just a little light blue Rag & Bone t-shirt. I do like that the sleeves are like rolled up. I think I've worn it one time before for you guys. And then this is the Below the Belt, bell-bottom blues belt. One of the best investments because it just goes with everything and I love it. And the pants I have on are the J brand boyfriend jeans, and they're the ones that have like the patch and everything. I've shown these to you guys before. And then these are the Valentino heels, and I love them. I have had them on all day since I did my video earlier, and I just love them. They're just so comfortable, and I think they just, I don't know, I'm just learning. If you have the right pair of shoes on, you can just throw on any jeans and a t-shirt and it works. And so that's these. And for accessories, I don't have on any earrings. I forgot about that. And this, what an awesome combo. Look, this is my Jenny Bird Luna wrap, and then the Jenny Bird, oh God, I can't remember what the name of this bracelet is. I will put it down here, but I'm ordering more of some of these and more of the Luna wraps. And matter of fact, I need to, he said that they were out of town and he would be back now, this weekend. And so all I gotta do is fill out the order form, and then he UPS's it, and I'll have it next week. I also just ordered some more Leolana. So, and I have not painted my fingernails. 2 nights in a row, I looked at my nail polish and tried to be inspired by a color and just wasn't. So I didn't want to take the time to paint them. I figured I always get in the bed and watch, hopefully there's something good on TV, and I hope that something's going to inspire me, like hot pink or black or, you know, light pink or something, and it just hasn't yet. And my makeup, I don't want to tell you too much because it's new makeup. And my lip gloss is one I've been loving, and it is, it's not this one. This is one of my all-time favorites. It is MAC Plush Glass in Plus Luxe, and it's discontinued, and there's just no other color like this. It's like a hot pink with a touch of coral. It's just a beautiful color. But the one I have on now is the MAC lip glass in Pink Nouveaux, and I love it. It's not showing up very bright right now because of the light washing me out. But so I will see you here tomorrow and finish up the rest of this haul. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.